It's not just the guy in the corner office who is creating the value behind these big companies.
Despite that, the salaries of C-suite leaders at America's largest businesses keeps ballooning. In 2022, median compensation for chief executives hit $14.8 million. That was an increase of just under 1% from 2021, according to data from the Associated Press and Equilar, a California firm that tracks CEO salaries. Meanwhile, rank-and-file workers who've been making more than they have in decades amid a tight labor market are still trying to earn wages that outpace inflation. Some policy analysts say today's eye-watering CEO pay packages are unwarranted.
There's no argument that top CEOs today are any more brilliant or innovative than they were decades ago when the gaps between CEO and worker pay were much more modest.
The highest paid executive in 2022 was Alphabet's Sundar Pichai. He received almost $225 million in total compensation. Compare that to the median worker pay there, about $279,000. That's more than 800 times less than the top boss. Exorbitant salaries at the top have led to labor unrest. Even some institutional investors are now balking at the level of jaw-dropping compensation packages compared to what everyone else makes.
And that's why we are seeing more pushback, more unionization drives at many high-profile companies, and a little bit of change at the policy level as well.
Meanwhile, Lillian Dutra, who specializes in helping women return to the workforce after being away, says even at the top, female executives are being left behind.
It's a huge challenge to get a woman into the C-suite.
Both she and Anderson say more companies need to pay attention to the extreme inequity and make adjustments.
I think every company should look at a candidate based on their qualifications, their education, and how they can make a change in the company versus looking at a candidate at their gender.
Those are gaps that are bad for business and bad for our broader economy.
Karina Mitchell, CGTN, New York.